Mate, it's raining cats and dogs out there, so I don't know if the conditions in here I would call nicer, but let's go and check it out. Most people I know, this will be their worst nightmare. This cave is full of millions of cockroaches, tons and tons of bat guano, snakes, centipedes, spiders and scorpions. Whew, not everyone's cup of tea, that's for sure, but for some reason I like hanging out in places like this. But I'll tell you what, you want to have your stuff tucked in and your socks over your pants, otherwise you might get some visitors running up your legs. Isn't this guy just everybody's worst nightmare? Look at those legs. This is what they call a house centipede. And this guy is a giant cave centipede. Now, they're not super venomous like Scolopendra and other centipedes, but they can give you a nasty bite. And they do have a bit of toxin there. They say it's like a bee sting. Hopefully this guy's going to be nice. Let me not envenomate me. Ooh. So he's got two legs at the front which are modified into claspers, and what they do is they cruise around in these caves and they hunt the other arthropods that live in here. So here's a carnivorous arthropod himself. Wow, look at that. As I've told you before, this cave is filled with stuff that nightmares are made of for most people. But he is amazing. Like, look at the legs on this thing. They're unbelievably structured. And to tell you the truth, he's such a fragile, delicate arthropod. And he's also got modified antennae there which help him find his prey in the dark. And he can also use those to actually move his prey into a position where he can catch them with those two modified chelorae at the front there. He's also got, look at those big long ones at the back, and that lets him know also if there's anything behind him that he can turn around and grab hold of. Ooh. What a beauty. So he is an arthropod and doesn't have any bones. He has an exoskeleton, and as they grow larger, after certain amounts of meals, they grow larger and they'll slough that exoskeleton to fit into their new sized body. And you can see he is a great specimen. So it's time for him to go back onto the cave wall and he can start his night's hunting. What a ripper. That up there is about a 300-foot drop down into the Gomatong cave, and we've got a few guys in here working at the moment as you can hear, and they're collecting the birds' nests, which are made out of basically swallows' vomit. It's what they construct their nests of, and it's a high commodity. For some reason women like to drink the swallow vomit, so apparently it gives you collagen and puffy cheeks. But if you came here and saw where it came from, you probably wouldn't drink it anymore. So in this cave system there are a couple of million insectivorous microbats which live in here during the day, and it's about time for them to make their nighttime flight. So hopefully we can get to a position where we can see them do that. That'd be great. Now they'll fly out and they'll eat tons of insects, flying insects, and they love to eat mosquitoes, yes, which is great for us because no one likes mosquitoes. But yeah, they're living in here at the entrance of the cave. There should be some snakes waiting to snatch them, hopefully. And there might even be some raptor birds of prey out the front of the entrance waiting for these bats to make their nightly journey out into the darkness. Mate, now that's what I call a cave. She's pretty on the nose in there too, and about 95% humidity. There we go, that's what a couple of million bats looks like heading out for dinner, flying through the sky. They have this formation where they all come out together and they spiral around, and what they're doing is trying to confuse the hawks and the other predators that might be trying to pick them off. And so they'll keep twisting that formation pattern until it gets a bit darker, and then they'll split up and go out and eat about a ton of mosquitoes tonight. So there's 27 species in this cave, believe it or not, which is a huge majority of the species of bats found in Borneo.